Yo, what's poppin', man? You already know how I Geo, man. It's the King Hippie himself, man. Mr. LVatio, man. Mr. Look at Me Now, came from the muscle and all that good shit, man. You are now rocking with LRPtv. You dig? Rock with me, man.
If you could see me now, then you already know. You're watching LRP TV.
Oh man, LVatio is an entertainer, an artist, entrepreneur, a mentor, just a passionate dude, man, who loves music, man. I mean, I try to touch all bases into the entertainment industry as far as production, writing, engineering, filming. I try to touch a lot on that, and I give it my all. I try to entertain the people a lot, man, because you are the brand, and your brand must have that quality. Your product gotta have that quality. So and to sum it all up, man, LVatio is just a top-notch brand, man. Top-notch brand, quality brand, quality. Success for me, I think, will probably be, it's like a simple question, but it's not. But I guess success for me is just being able to internationally be known for what I love to do, man. I mean, successfully, I think international recognition is where I need to be. My brand and myself, my music and everything that I do it's needed for international attention. So success to me is being able to be internationally known, respected, you know what I'm saying? Just, that's my success, man, you feel me? I think my music can touch so many people beyond reach, you know what I mean? And so it needs to be at a bigger level than what it already is. So success to me is definitely have to be like that international feel, that international noticeability, fame, you know what I'm saying, all that. Like, that's definitely success to me, man. I can't say too much of the fortune because, you know what I mean, definitely would love for the financial part of the business, but I'm so passionate about it that, this is what I want to do. So, you know what I mean, the noticeability could definitely bring a lot of success. A lot of success. You feel what I'm saying? They say a lot of famous people are broke, but you know what I'm saying? As everybody know me, I move as a business, so ain't nothing free all the time, you dig? But yeah, success is definitely international noticeability, man. That's for me. Damn. To be honest, 2014 marks 20 years I've been doing music. I mean, writing, creating records. Like my first record was a full record, a song. You feel what I'm saying? Which I was 7 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm 27 right now, so I was 7 years old when I first started. Like, I've been doing this shit for a while, man. You know what I mean? And it's a blessing because from that point, I had to learn. At 7 years old, I had to learn more than just writing songs. I really had to know how to learn the business side of it too. So it took probably a good 18 years for me to get to the 20th year successfully, if that makes sense to a lot of y'all. But you know what I mean, it took a lot of that. But 20 years I've been doing this, man. I've been producing for maybe I think I could say probably 7 years I've been producing. I've been filming for probably about 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Engineering, about 7 years. I started engineering when I started making beats. You feel what I'm saying? So, but for the most part, I've been making music since I was 7 years old. There's no denying it when I first heard it. I loved hip hop. So yeah, 20 years. I definitely had a record before that. That was buzzing. if you want to say that, buzzing, quote unquote, which was Shake 'Em Off. You know what I mean? Which from the airs of it, it did good because it was on the radio consecutively. You know what I mean? Shout out to DJ Brand. He was playing it like crazy on the radio. You know what I mean? At 6 o'clock in the mix, I was getting phone calls. You feel what I'm saying? So he was like, yo, and he told me something like, yo, that joint hot. I like that. You know what I'm saying? But Look at Me Now definitely was being as though it was my next single. That was my last single. So being as though Look at Me Now was the next single from Shake 'Em Off, it definitely put me in another plateau. Like, people really open their eyes and they're paying attention right now. So they're listening. So Look at Me Now definitely did some shit for me, man. I can't even lie. Like, it definitely put me in a better forefront, you know what I mean? So that people could really listen to what I do with my music and shit. It definitely helped it play out, helped the hippie out. Look at me now, look at me now, look at me now. I said, look at me now, look at me now, look at me now. Wow, look at me now. I mean, a lot of the times, I go off of self-motivation, man. Inspiration comes from my life. My day-to-day life is more so the inspiration behind my music because, a lot of my music is written off of feelings and emotions and what I'm going through and how I'm feeling. So the inspiration comes from life in itself, life in general, like what happens with my life, what's going on in my life, and the ups, the downs, like, you know what I'm saying? You will hear it in my music, like I really speak of it. So I'm inspired by that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, damn, like a lot of people use other avenues to vent, but I vent through the music for real. A lot of people say they do, but if you listen to it, like how I feel is what I'm saying. Like, Look at Me Now, then I got Came From the Muscle, and, even Shake 'Em Off. It's like, what I'm saying, it's how I feel at that time. So, my surroundings and life in general just inspires me. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely an inspiration for me. It's life. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. I said, look at me now. Look at me now.
1, 2, action. So I'll ask the question again too. So, other than music itself, were there any other avenues that you used to do or you taking now, or has music always been your first love?
Yeah, for me it was always music. Definitely always music, man. I mean, I've tried the basketball one time, didn't make the cut. Football, nah. You know what I mean? It was just always music for me, man. Like I said, since I was 7 years old, that's all I really wanted to do. Like, throughout my life, that's all that's been surrounded by. You know what I'm saying? And I had my first talent show. My first show was a talent show in middle school. Like, I was in middle school, you know what I mean, MS 385, you know what I mean, on Stuyvesant Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Like, I had that whole talent show rocking. I was about 13, 14 years old, you know what I'm saying, doing a talent. I think 14 years old. Did a talent show for my school, you know what I'm saying, and I was the rap portion of the show, you know, me and my man Dennis and shit. Like, shout out to my man Dennis, man. For the most part, when I got on that stage, I knew that's what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? From 7 to 12, it's like, yeah, this is what you want to do, but when you get presented the opportunity to showcase your talent and actually get feedback if people like it or not, and then when you get that feedback that they actually like it, it's kind of like, yo, this is what I want to do. This is what it is. So other than that, there was nothing else. Since I was 7, I knew it. I just knew it. It took over me, man. It took over me. So, nope. And then I used to run track. That shit like that. Nah, man, it's just been music. Going on, man. Shout out to my man LRPtv for having me, man. Make sure y'all go follow LRPtv on YouTube. Make sure y'all also go follow LVatio on YouTube. That's LVatio. On Instagram, L_VATIO, LVatio. On Twitter, LVatio. On Facebook, LVatio. Like the fan page for all the updated shows and records, videos, all of the above, man. Make sure y'all follow the Hood Hippies too, man. Hood Hippie be the movement, man. Make sure y'all go follow that, man. Holla at your boy, man.
Walk up in that bitch, I'm shut down and club. Look at me now, look at me, look at me now, look at me now. I said, look at me now, look at me, look at me now, look at me now. Wow, look at me now, look at me, look at me now, look at me now. I said, look at me now, look at me, look at me now, look at me now. Wow.